Hello everyone, this is Amish from Digital Brainbase. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install OpenWebUI from scratch. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, to install OpenWebUI, you're going to need to install three things. One is Docker. The second thing is Olama. And the third thing is OpenWebUI. I'll go over what each of those components are. Now, we'll first get started by installing Docker. Docker allows us to install applications really easily through the use of something known as containers. So we'll first start by going over to Docker, and we can download Docker Desktop. You'll choose your operating system, depending on whether it's Mac, Windows, or Linux. Now, once you download and install Docker, you can open Docker Desktop, and this is what you would see. Now, initially, we have no containers. So let's go ahead and add our first container, which is going to be the one for OpenWebUI. So to do that, we can simply search for OpenWebUI, and not the first link, but the second link, that is the GitHub page. That's the one that we're going to want to click. And I'm going to share the links for all of this in the description. I'm going to keep scrolling down to where it says Quick Start with Docker. Now, there are a couple of options that are available here, but the one that I'm going to select is the first one. So to do that, I'm just going to highlight this, and I can right click and copy, or I can simply press on this button. That's going to simply copy it for me. Next, I'm going to open up my command prompt or my terminal window. Here, I'm just going to simply paste this command, and I'm going to run it. Now, I already have OpenWebUI running, so it's actually not going to do all of the installation for me. But it will install the Olama container for you the first time that you run this command. Once you're done, you can open up Docker Desktop. And on Docker Desktop, you'll see that OpenWebUI is currently running. It will show that it's running on port 3000. So if you simply click on this, it's going to take me to localhost 3000. Now, the first time that you use OpenWebUI, you'll have to sign up. Here, I already have an account, so I'm simply just going to use that one. And once I go in there, I have this interface that looks very similar to ChatGPT. Now, here's the thing. When you download OpenWebUI for the first time, you're not going to have any models like I do. So our goal is to first install some models. And how do we do that? Well, we're going to first go over to our admin panel. In our admin panel, we'll go to Settings and Models. Here, it says to access the available model names for downloading, click here. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to take us to something known as Olama. Now, if you don't have Olama, you're going to have to first download it. So let me click on this button and download the one for Windows. Once you download Olama, you can simply just run it. Now, it's not like an application or a software. It's just a process that runs in the background. So you don't actually have to do anything. You don't have to configure anything. Once Olama is running, you can simply go over to the models page. Now here, there are a bunch of different models like the Llama, the Gemma, which is the Google model, the Quen, which is the Alibaba model. We can go to any of these models page and then simply copy the name of the model. So here I have the Llama 3.2. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go over to my admin panel in OpenWebUI, and here I'm going to paste it. Then, to download the model, I'm simply going to select this, and you can see here that it will download the model. Now, once the model has been downloaded, I can simply create a new chat. And here I can see that Llama 3.2 has been loaded up. I can ask it to show me a code snippet, and here you go. Now, the cool thing about OpenWebUI is that it's only using the resources of our computer. And it does this through the use of Olama. And that's why we needed to install Olama. So that's it for this video. If you found it interesting, then please like. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you wanted me to talk about other functionalities or tools in future videos, then please leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.